It's falling. Look at that, look at that. Pretty. All they don't show all is avocado that we make some avocado oil. So all I can see these avocos, it gone. It gone all here. These avocos gone. This one too. So normally what it does do is mash it up, spread it on like a baking sheet. I don't have a baking sheet now, but you spread it on a baking sheet, you dry it in the sun, and then you squeeze out the oil. That takes time and very tedious. I don't have all that time, and I don't have all that strength to do it that way. But I see a hack where you can just cook it on the stove and it's supposed to get oil. So that we're going on try here today. So let me see if that works. Again, Exhibit A and Exhibit B of the old avocados. Yeah, we're gonna get a pot so we can scoop out all them old avocados inside it and cook it. I'm gonna get a pot. I believe this pot would work. I guess this pot will work. Now all I'm going to do is scoop out all of this goodness. Look at it. Look at it in all this glory. Yes. I wouldn't eat it, but yeah, I don't mash these avocados and then I just kind of go in blindly into this because it kind of reminds me of making coconut oil. So I figured I could just wing it. So and that's what we're doing here today. So I don't know if you hear me with the rain and all, but there's that mash to the best mobility at the moment, and it's on the stove right now. I don't know how long it's supposed to stay on, but you're on the stove, and there's what it looks like right now. We'll check back in a few, I guess. So a couple minutes has passed, and not much has changed. It's gotten a lot smoother, or what's the word? Looser. I just trying to like boil down all the water. So I believe from I be able to move all the water, all what be left would be fat. So it's what my mind telling me. Basically. Again, I didn't watch the whole video. I just it's like, oh wow, and I decided to do it for myself. It dried down a lot, which is why I take off the stove. I wasn't too sure at this point if I don't know if I would like boil out the oil or whatever. But my timer was set in finish yet. So I believe I'm going to turn back on the stove. Because as you see, I still see some water settling and stuff. So it still have water inside it. This is how it's looking now. Has dried down a lot more. My timer has finished. Let me take it off before you make a next little beat. So this has been on for like, let me say, maybe a half an hour. I think we're getting there. I'm gonna transfer it to a cloth and squeeze and see how much oil I would get. Obviously, I know I'm not going to get plenty oil. I didn't expect to get plenty oil too because I know avocado. That is a very pricey oil for a reason. Switch pots. Decided to go for a lot more flat frying pan pot situation to see if we could dry out the liquid a lot more faster because it is way too moist. My mother and all agree that it is in fact way too moist. So yeah, I'm not too sure if I might actually get oil. Like I could feel the grease, I could feel the fat in it, but I'm not too sure if I go in and we go see all there. We go see. If I get 2 tablespoons of oil, I get plenty, but we go see. Looky here. It's still pliable. And if you look closely, you see, ooh, you see it on the spatula too. But if you look closely, you see the slightest sheen. The slightest sheen. I believe that's the oil. Update when I touch it. Ow. It's like greasy. See that? There we go. That is our oil, baby. Guess I don't want to dry it out too much. I might leave it for a few again. There. Final update here, I believe, with the cooking process. It actually smells very nice. It smells like a baked good actually. Some kind of something. Now I'm wondering if I use it for if I leave it for too long. Because as you can see, Some has crisp. But I'll turn it off here now. And when it cool, I'll do some pressing, I guess, and hopefully we get some oil. Blessed. So I don't know how I'm going to show you what I'm doing, but this is what we're working with. Some. There's the oil. Okay, so I just go in and put that in here, and then we go in and squeeze it out. Look, oil looking to ooze, I think. Yeah. Yeah. This is the aftermath of my failed attempt. This looks like it's as much oil. There's as much oil as I get right now, because when I wring it out, like you could see the oil. Okay, let me squeeze. You seen it, right? But also at the same time, focus camera. You don't want to focus, but I like it there, you know, the thing. So I don't know if that is part of the oil as in being like fat, or if that actual like fiber from the Zabica. And I feel like fiber from the Zabica. I think I get much oil. I feel like it's as much oil as I get in. Let's see if I can get the focus. Or the cat tell me all they ain't seen that is oil or fat. That is oil. So yeah. So here's the remains of my avocado experiment. I wouldn't say I failed completely because like I'm getting oil. Look at that. That is oil. So I decided not to throw it away because of that. I'm going to use this for like skincare somehow. So far thinking like maybe I can make a mask, a moisturizing mask with it, because after squeezing with it and wash my hands feeling very, very, very soft and nice. So yeah, that was that. I don't think it worth it to you know. I don't think it worth it. I don't know what to tell on the show. That's how, because this wasn't a tutorial after all. I hope all you know that this was not a tutorial. Alright? After all, this was Tuesday, because I don't know why I expected to get anything from Tuesday, because maybe a tablespoon at least. Maybe. But yeah. That's that. See you all in the next one. Blessed love.